MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Hisashi Iwakuma, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that.
Mookie Betts will dig in now. Currently 9th in the AL in hitting entering play.
And you know, guys, it's the middle of the summer now, and he's putting together a great season. I just love the way he's been swinging it all year.
To short, hit hard. To his left, Marte. And a good throw gets him one gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to this offense. He's been a really tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game. So I have a feeling he could be a key player in this one when it's all said and done.
Martin is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And with that, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Cano is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Tommy Lane, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, for whatever reason, he has been a ton better on the road. He's on the road here in this one, so expect a good ball game.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Aoki. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That's a great swing, man. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And no call on the screwball there, so the count moves to 1-2 now. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
Well, you know, they rely so heavily on stringing hits together. They haven't had a lot of extra base hit power. They need more of that if they're going to be successful on a daily basis.
Well, yeah, his first hit of the series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. as this one clears the wall by plenty. And back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, it's about time.
1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
Throw gets him, 2 down. With a moment now, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have the best fielding percentage in all of Major League Baseball. They catch a ball as well as anybody. When you're doing that, you really help out your pitching staff. Can't wait to watch this one.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Travis Shaw digs in as one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, as he's got a 10-game hitting streak to his credit. Iwakuma peers in, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And to make matters worse, they've got to square off against one of the best pitchers in the game, so it's not going to be easy to turn things around here.
Now to the plate, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here, hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
2-2. Shot back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. So his remarkable season continues as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead. 3 runs already home here. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Aoki going back. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer. And it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gutierrez ranging back. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for David Ortiz. So his remarkable season continues. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Chris Young will stand in for the first time here, and he'll be hoping to move up that American League leaderboard a bit as he enters play 9th in the league in home runs. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot for Chris Young. His 73rd round tripper of the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseballs are flying all over this place.
Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Hanley Ramirez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Ryan Hennigan is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. Here comes Ramirez around third. And Ionetta's tag is not going to be in time as the run comes in to score. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Lind. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with one out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Aoki is under it. And the inning is over. But not only did Robinson Cano will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's one away. Adam Lind will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Young to the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo home run for Chris Iannetta. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 7-3 game. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Mariners able to get one. Xander Bogaerts is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Line drive to left. And a base hit now as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Yeah, more trouble here to start the third inning, and trouble's been his middle name so far. You see the line. That's through just 2 innings of work now. And the way things are going, he may not be sticking around a whole lot longer.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Lind is there for it. 1 out.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop-out.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Ortiz on the move. A pitch out. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that is through into left field, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
And now that's already 8 runs they've pushed across the plate here in the first few innings. And I don't know what's gotten into these guys, but they've definitely had the bats working so far.
Barry Hara is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Nori Aoki. And they'll need him to get something going here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Leonis Martin stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Nelson Cruz will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Kyle Seager strides forward with the bases loaded, and a big hit here could at least get him a little closer in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, from a defensive point of view, this does cost them a run on the sacrifice fly, but at least they're finally able to get it out. Plus, the other 2 runners have to hold, so double play still in effect if they can get a ground ball.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to do is put a guy on base right before you got to face a great slugger at the plate. Well, that ain't going to make things easier.
Robinson Cano will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 8 and the M's 4. Hanley Ramirez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the catcher, Ryan Hannigan. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Travis Shaw will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Pablo Sandoval will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for the Red Sox. They still leading off the inning, Adam Lind, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. Chris Iannetta stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. Nori Aoki steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. M's draw a bit closer thanks to Xander Bogaerts steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, it's been a game of offense so far, so no surprise the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen.
Out in front of that one may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. Pulled toward right center field. No trouble out there for Gutierrez as that becomes out number 2.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Lifted in the air out to center field. Martin moves over, and that retires the side. Red Sox leave 1. They're on top. Leading off the inning, Leonys Martin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Kyle Seager digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Here it comes on 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Holt scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in is the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. High pop up. Hennigan has a play. And that's the 3rd out. 1 for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. Mookie Betts will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. This is line to left. Aoki is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the 1st out.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
1-1, here it comes. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. And they don't get much bigger than that hit right there. He's now tied the single-season base hit record.
Wow, what an amazing year he's had so far. 1 more base hit, and it'll be an unprecedented season. Stay tuned, everybody, because it's about to get crazy.
Standing in now, Ryan Hennigan. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first
Travis Shaw ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left. Robinson Cano will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. Line to the right side. Young is there, 1 away.
Here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Leaves after just 5 1/3, and despite exiting with the lead, he'll be the first to tell you he did not have his good stuff in this one. Joe Kelly will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Kelly.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Chris Iannetta will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Joaquin Benoit is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
53.
Pablo Sandoval will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
There for it, Aoki, and he'll make the play for the 1st out. Xander Bogaerts will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And that is not good.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Brock Holt steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. High and deep to right center field. Martin going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down. Leading off the inning, Ketel Marte, and they'll need him to get something going here. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Striding in to start the 9th, Pablo Sandoval, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th.
And he can work in the zone with a lot of effectiveness because he's got enough giddy-up on that fastball that these hitters just can't get on top of it.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second.
Brock Holt will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready on 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Seager with the bare hand. Not in time.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr., as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Chris Iannetta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4. Ketel Marte will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Nori Aoki. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Still 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Leonys Martin makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Very high, 2-1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
In there, a base hit. Nelson Cruz will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now a throw over to first, runners back. 2 down, runners at first and second. Rips this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Sam Cavanaugh will come on now and pinch run here. Kyle Seager will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of keeps...
Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
The big bat for the Red Sox tonight, well, it belonged to this man, Chris Young. Don't put that card in your bicycles, folks. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly,